Hey everybody, we're going to go over the periodic trends worksheet, and in order to do that we need the worksheet and we need a periodic table here. So I'm going to hopefully try to get this all figured out here. Okay, so let's see. So in order to do this we need to read the directions, and it says if both choices satisfy the statement, write both, and if neither satisfy the statement, write neither. So we have to make sure that we do that. Okay, so we want to know which radius is larger, N or O. So the larger radius is to the left of the periodic table, so the answer is here, N. Okay, and then N or P, which one is the smaller one? Okay, again, as we go down the periodic table we get bigger, so N is the smaller one. Okay, and has the same number of protons and electrons. This is kind of a review. The same number of protons and electrons means that this atom is neutral. And so if we look, this one has a charge here, that's an ion, so that's the answer there. 2 valence electrons, okay, Mg and Ca. So Mg and Ca are right here. It's in group 2, so that has 2 valence electrons, so this is both. Or I guess if you circled that, that's good. Okay, it loses electrons easier, so this is a play on the definition of ionization energy, and so this means it has a smaller ionization energy. And so fluorine is here, lithium is here, so the trend is opposite of size, so the smaller ionization energy is going to be the larger atom, so that's going to be lithium. Okay, and then has a larger atomic radius, Li versus Na. Li, Na. Na is larger. Okay, smaller ionization energy, F versus Cl. So let's flip that question. Instead of saying the smaller ionization energy, let's say the larger radius. And so that's going to be chlorine. Okay, let's see. So the smaller, F versus S. Okay, the smaller radius. So that's up here. Helium is the smallest atom. So we'll circle this. Okay, so now which one is an ion? An ion has this charge here in the corner. This is neutral, so this is the ion. Okay, is a neutral atom, so that's neutral. Okay, so now we'll look at the bottom half of this. Okay, aluminum and sodium, which one has 3 valence electrons? Remember, valence electrons is determined by the electron configuration, but shortcut is use the group number. Group number 13 has 3, so that's that. Okay, which one is a noble gas? Neon or oxygen? Neon is the noble gas. 6 valence electrons, again, this is determined by the group. So if we have the group, let's see, magnesium versus oxygen. Oxygen is 16, magnesium is 2, so this is oxygen. Okay, higher electron affinity. Now we didn't talk about electron affinity in class, but we can just assume, like every other trend, it's the opposite of size. So we want the one that has the smallest size. So F versus C. F versus C, the smaller one is F. Okay, higher ionization energy, so that's going to be the smaller atom. So Br here versus K here. So the higher ionization energy is the smaller one, which is Br. Okay, and same here, so that's going to be F. Smaller radius, Ar versus Ne. So as you go up the table, it gets smaller. Okay, we'll lose electrons. Which one is likely to, so lose electrons, Which one has a higher ionization energy? And so the higher ionization energy is oxygen. Sorry. A higher ionization energy is beryllium. That's my bad. Okay. I'll even put this, oops, there. Oops. So this is the answer. Okay. Which one is larger, Ca versus Sr? As you go down the period, it gets bigger. So Sr. Which one increases going down a group? Is it atomic radius or ionization energy? Atomic radius. Okay. So the last few here, alkali metals versus halogens, 7 valence electrons. That's going to be the halogens. Again, valence electrons, you want the 17 here, the 7, that's going to be the halogens. Unreactive, if you didn't know unreactive, you can look and it says 8 valence electrons, that's going to be the noble gases. And the last one is have a valence shell of 4. And remember, the valence shell is determined by which period the element is in. So the valence shell for this is row 4 or period 4. I probably should make that a little bit better. Okay, it could be period 4. This should be period 2. Okay, so there we have it. That's the trends worksheet.